Hi, welcome back to the living room. I am going to make a community pot of phalaenopsis orchids. I'm going to use these two right here. I have never done this before, so I thought I'd bring you along on the journey. Let me move the camera and let's get going. So these are the two I'm going to use for my community pot. These both came together in one pot with another orchid back in 2020. I did buy them out of bloom, so I have never seen them bloom. They've just started doing growth, excuse me, last year in May, so it took them a year to decide to do something. They've each grown two nice leaves. I've got roots growing in the pot and lots of aerial roots. So I thought they would look good back together. Plus this way it puts some space on the shelf. What I'm going to attempt to do is put them in this pot right here. So this is a self-watering pot. It's a hanging pot that I had originally wanted to put my Thanksgiving Christmas cacti in. However, with the soil and everything, I just felt it was too heavy to hang, so I was using it for something else. Well, it's got this beautiful drain hole right here, so when I water, the water can run out. And I am going to pot them in large bark with some large perlite or pumice. No, this is perlite. Large perlite. And the area where the hole is, I'm going to put some lava rock to keep media from falling out. That's the plan. Let's see how that works out. So first things first, let me get them out of their pots so we can see what we're working with as far as roots go. So they have been in this setup since probably August of 2020. Pull this out. And I do have my hydrogen peroxide and my fiskars here that have been soaking in alcohol just in case there's anything that needs to be cut off. If I remember correctly, there's going to be moss and small bark in here, and not a lot of root action on this one, but that's all right because I do see some root tip growing, and she does, there we go. So she's got that root tip right there growing. There are some roots on here that are going to have to be cut off. She's got a nice root tip right there that was in the media. Now I'm going to, these roots that were aerial, I am going to put them in the media to help stabilize her. And because she'll be in that large bark, it'll dry out quickly, so they'll be used to having that air around them. And some, like these don't look good, they look dark. However, they're still nice and firm. So I'm going to leave them on there for no other reason than stabilization. And they may end up branching out on me. So this one has two roots. So this one here you can see is completely dry, as is this one. And while we're here, let me just peel off some of this old sheathing as well. Let's see, and there looks like something is trying to grow on the green section there. I'm not sure. I'm going to leave it alone, not mess with it too much. And I'm just taking off just some of the older sheathing that's on here to help get some roots going in there. So let me just cut those two off. And because those two roots are completely dry, I don't need to spray her with anything. And the aerial roots are absorbing water. So let me just spray it with the hydrogen peroxide so you can see how quickly it's already absorbing the water. So it's not like they're brand new, they're not absorbing it. I'll just set her right here for now. And then let's take the other one out. All right. How is everyone's day going? And spring is literally around the corner. However, just saw on my phone, I got an alert that we here in Denver, Colorado are expecting to get slammed by snow. We just had snow a couple of days ago, and it was that wet snow, so it didn't stick. It's already practically all melted. Let me just put those off to the side, and we'll clean those later. And so the media still smells good. So it's not gone bad, which is a good thing, seeing as they've been in here almost 2 years. And she has, look at this. This root was in the media, and then so this was in the media, and then it was curling its way back out. So all of this will go back in as well. Let me cut my little zip tie that I had here, holding her in with a stake. So this sheath right here, I'm not going to take off because I'm afraid that's what's supporting the stem to the growth. So we'll leave that on there. And looks like her roots are doing well. None that are soggy. And again, some of these look sad, but as you can see, even though this one right here looks sad, it's still absorbing water. The velamen is still pulling it in. I do have one here that the velamen has come off of, and I'm not going to get all of the media off just because I know it's not bad media. There's no bugaroos on there. Like I said, she's been in there for about 2 years. Now this one I'm probably going to cut simply because we have this dry spot here, and then if you look right here, it's already kind of broken, and she has enough roots that losing this one is not going to affect her, hopefully. All right, well there is that. And again, let me make sure here. I'm going to spray her just because there is a little bit of green from where I just cut that root. Let me move my little box out the way and put it right there. Those back in there. All right, so now we need to put the ladies somewhere. We'll just set them right here for now. And then, whoops, that would not have been cool. All right, so now I'm going to take some of this lava rock. And like I said, I'm not putting it all the way in the bottom. I'm just going to put it around right here where the hole is to keep the media from coming out. And then I'll put media at the bottom. And then we will position our ladies and see what they are going to look like in there. Let me just situate that a little bit better. Just want to make sure the media itself doesn't come out of that hole, but that spot is open enough to allow the water to come out. So you can see that there's a piece of lava rock there, and I've got some more kind of, well, let me turn it this way. You can kind of see it stacked up. And again, this is just kind of an instinct thing. It's not a I've done this before thing. So we'll put her here, maybe. With that root laying there. And then this one, we will maybe, because I kind of want them maybe like this. What do you think? I think that'll look nice. One kind of in the front, one kind of going in the back. Because this one's already kind of growing laying down, and this one's kind of growing more upright. So that is kind of how we'll do it. So I'll leave her right there. And all right, so I'm going to get them in, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I've got the first one in there. So now we're going to put the next one in. So I don't have her completely in the media. I just have the media around to hold her kind of where I want. And then I'm going to position the other one and get her in there. And then once I get all of the media in and everything kind of situated, I'll be back and we'll kind of look at the finished result. I'm trying to figure out where to put all these roots. Nope, nope. All right, okay. Like I said, I'll be back. We'll figure it all out, and then we'll see what we have at the end. All right, well, there they are. I think that looks kind of nice. With this one, like I said, is already kind of was trying to grow flat, and she had a root coming that was already kind of pulling her down, and then this one is growing a little more upright. I think that'll look really nice, and I'm assuming they're both the same phalaenopsis, seeing as they were in the same pot, but one never knows. All right, well, guys, let me know if you've done a community pot of orchids, phalaenopsis, or any other kind, and let me know how you think this is going to turn out. I think it's going to be kind of cute. Hopefully it works the way I'm planning it to. I hope everyone also is having a beautiful day. Remember to leave in the comments how your beginning of the growing season is going. I know those in the southern hemisphere are coming out of their growing season and going into their dormant season. I don't like using the words fall and winter too very much. And with that, you guys have a beautiful, beautiful day.